Joseph Campbell once said, "Fear is contraction and love is expansion." Now I believe that the same applies to business. We have it all upside down because we're going from the outside to the inside. We are creating systems and processes, ideally, like this is how we want our organization to look like. And then we go to this organization and stamp it on it. You should be like this. And if you don't get it, we will make sure you have communication programs, we'll have training programs until you get it. So that's a lot of pressure. So what would happen if you would have an inside-out approach? So whatever is happening within management teams, whatever is happening with you as the leader will reflect on the people you lead. So if you want people to be in a certain way, we know that you need to be the role model for it. Instead of you giving yourself self-management and saying, I should be very loving and giving to my people, what if you could actually feel loving and giving? And that's only available if you're ready to go into the felt sense of your intelligence, which we call the heart. Only then will you be able to authentically convey your message. We all know people that when they enter the room, you know immediately if you trust them or don't trust them. Why is that? Because everybody radiates a certain energy field. And in that energy field, everything is conveyed. Everything you don't want to talk about. Your hurts, your joys, it's just radiating out in the field. Energy speaks louder than the words you say. That's why sometimes leaders step up and say, hey, you can trust me, but I still feel unsafe. So to have this authentic leadership in motion, you need to tap into the inside of you, put the focus there. And if you can resolve it inside of you, it will naturally flow out to the rest of your organization. And that's how easy leadership can be. We got it all upside down. When we approach these things and we do the research, the inside research, it is usually a very delicate place. That's where you truly need full-on courage, because we're going for vulnerability. And at first, that doesn't look so interesting. So what we make sure is that the field is safe, and we make sure, at least I'd like to bring in a lot of playfulness and a lot of joy, because it can be just a very interesting little journey inside of you. And I promise you, once you take the journey, at the end of the tunnel, there's a whole lot of light and a whole lot of potential waiting for you you're not tapping into right now. But all it needs is that courage to ride the unknown. If that's met, you could be in a whole different state of being. Deeply trusting is a felt sense. It's not something that you can decide to do with your brain. Like, oh, today I'm just going to trust life.